My brother, this is our new headquarters. My brother, Bwana Tony Gachagua. How are you doing? Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, let's face it. The truth of the matter is that in every election cycle, we see the emergence of new political friends and new political enemies. And that is expected because as time continues to change, people's interests remain the same, but betrayal is what determines who become your friend or who become your enemy, and that will inform the decision that one takes politically speaking. Now, today there was a meeting in Lavington. The DAP Kenya party, which is led by Eugene Wamalwa, was launching their new office in their 3rd anniversary. DAP Kenya was an affiliate party in Azimio, but after the collapse of Azimio, when ODM decided to take some of its leaders to help William Ruto in the name of experts, NAK Kenya walked out of that coalition. DAP followed suit. And even today, Eugene reiterated that Azimio is as dead as dodo. Now, there are some semblance of new alliances that are cropping up in our political ecosystem. When you saw Kalonzo attending that event, we know Kalonzo has worked hand in hand with Eugene Wamalwa since during the time of Azimio's campaign for Raila Odinga. We've seen Jeremiah Kioni working hand in hand with Eugene Wamalwa. The new person in this group was Gachagua. You know, since the time of the Gen Zs, and when there were rumors that UDA is planning to impeach Gachagua, Kalonzo and these Azimio parties had started to beckon to Gachagua to come and join their team. And recently, as I played for you in my analysis, the Jubilee Party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni had alluded that Gachagua would be a best soldier to fight the system that he put in place. That means to fight the Kenya Kwanza administration. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go further into today's analysis, allow me to invite whoever is coming across this channel for the first time to tell you that MJR YouTube channel is one of the best YouTube channel to listen to for your political updates. We thank our supporters who have stood with this channel since the beginning up to this point. Because without your support, we will not be bragging about the 1,500 subscribers that we have. But there's still a lot to be done because the sky is the limit. Our intention is to monetize this channel before the month of June. And without your support, we can't achieve the watch time. So kindly watch, like, and share if possible to make other people also know about MJR, because we do our analysis based on evidence, based on properly analyzed facts, and without any bias. So this is the channel to follow your analysis without propaganda. Now, let's go back to our topic of discussion. The question which Kenyans will ask, because of course, the slogan has been Ruto must go. But who is going to remove Ruto? Because after his removal, he must be replaced. Does Kenyans have a replacement? Talking about replacement, some names have emerged. Names such as Fred Matiang'i has been mentioned. Okia Omtata has been mentioned. But besides, we know that there are those who have been in trenches, like Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua. These are seasoned politicians, but are they in the heart of Kenyans? Others will say that Kalonzo, Martha are in the same group of the likes of Ruto, Raila, and the rest whom they have considered the old political class that does not have any new idea or new things to offer to Kenyans, that they are just the same birds, the same monkeys, but different forests. Now we can narrow down to Fred Matiang'i and maybe Gachagua, but Gachagua is a member of that old club. He worked for Uhuru for as long as possible. He has been a member of Jubilee. He was the immediate former deputy president of Ruto. Now, I don't think if he is fitting in that category. Now, the Gen Zs have their own Fred Matiang'i. But now with Fred Matiang'i, he has a lot of work to do, ladies and gentlemen. We must agree on this. Matiang'i has never won any elective position in this country or seat. Will it be easy? I don't think so. Let's look into his political backyard. Will Omugusi vote for him man to man? It is a question which can only be answered depending on the fate of people like Simba Arati. Will they support him while Simba is the deputy party leader in ODM? Those are very tough question or hurdle that Fred Matiang'i will have to face if at all he wants to run for presidency. Fred Matiang'i is being fronted by the Jubilee Party. Jubilee Party is a party that had ruled this country and they had their fair share for 10 years. What legacy or which legacy did they leave for Kenyans to remember them for? Which name did Uhuru Kenyatta leave behind? Was it a good name? Matiang'i may have his own signature, but the party which is fronting his name, will the Kikuyu Kikuyus, which Uhuru Kenyatta is coming from, vote for him if they refuse to vote for Raila Odinga when Uhuru told them, will they vote for Matiang'i? Those are the questions which must be asked and answered properly for Kenyans to be persuaded that Matiang'i is the best and suitable candidate to replace William Ruto. Is Matiang'i a politician? Does he have the character traits of a politician who can match the politics of William Samoei Ruto? It is a tough question and a tough exam, which one must handle and tackle with care if such a candidate will have to run against William Ruto. It's not just a mattering of mentioning names and going to social media and looking into who is trending more than the other. The presidency is not about popularity. It is about strategy, it's about resources, and it is about a proper secretariat. Does he have a campaign secretariat? The last thing is that the opposition or this team which is being assembled to oust William Ruto bank on is that they depend on Gachagua. Will Gachagua be able to demonstrate that he can demolish William Ruto? Because he has been destroying Ruto, and this is why the opposition is going to bank on him majorly for them to capture power come 2027. Cleophas Malala, former Secretary General of the UDA party, had said that the UDA party membership list has shrunk because majority of the members had deserted that party courtesy of Gachagua's ouster. That this will motivate most of Kenyans to vote for the opposition. So it needs a team of politicians who have the bandwidth to match William Ruto's politics, and it needs a team of financiers who have the wherewithal to bankroll the campaigns of ousting the incumbent. As the history teaches us that no sitting president in Kenya has accepted to leave power. That must also sink deep into our mind, even as we are going to marshal our support behind these people. The history is also telling us that popular votes alone is not enough to remove a sitting president from power in this country. If it was so easy, Kibaki would have gone home in 2007. So there is a lot to be done. So the choice of the candidate which these people are going to choose will also be a factor to be considered for any coalition that want to oust Ruto from power. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't exhaust everything with within this time. We will do it bit by bit as they continue to unfold. But what I want to tell you is that keep it up and keep it on MJR, because this is where the analysis will be done without bias, but based on facts which are verified and clear and sober reasoning, which will open your eye in the fullness of time and to warn you that do not go into 2027 election with your emotion, but go there with your mind clearly, knowing that it will not be easy as people may think, either on William Ruto's side or the opposition side. It is tough for all of us, and it shall be well with Kenyans. Thank you, and may God bless you.